Hi, everybody. I want to invite you to participate in what's being called the Neighborhood Challenge. And here's how it works. In the world that we live in today, our world feels like it's getting smaller and smaller all the time because of the internet, social media, news, everything else where we get all this information that comes pouring to us. And also, we're able to establish friendships and communications with people we've never met and maybe never will in person, but become very close to us because of our association we make through them on things like Facebook, for example. On the converse side of that, though, it seems like our neighborhoods are getting bigger and bigger and farther apart all the time. You know, most of us don't know our neighbors anymore, to where, and that's not, don't be challenged by that. I'm sure a lot of you do know your neighbors. What I mean is, when I was a kid growing up, everybody knew everybody else on the block. The parents all knew whose kids were whose, what time they were supposed to be home. It was very close knit neighborhoods. Nowadays, we might wave to the people as we pass them on the street, and we might even know them a little bit. So before I made this video, I went out. Before I'll challenge anybody to do anything, I went out and I went banging on doors in my neighborhood, and I just approached people and said, you know what? I won't go into great detail. I just think that we deserve to live in a world where we know the people that live on our block, that live around us, the people in our neighborhood. So, hi, my name's Joey. What's yours? And the first guy was talking to me through the glass, so I had to ask him to open the door if I could shake his hand. The next guy happened to be passing from his house to his vehicle, and he was very warm. And the third person, let's just say they were indifferent. But whatever. It's not just what happens in that moment that can make a difference, but what's going to happen from that. So every Friday, I'll post the differences it made in the associations I had with my neighbors. And I'll go out every Friday and maybe cut back to one, because I don't want to get to know a square mile of people. I mean, I would love to, but I just don't feel like taking that long of a walk and banging on doors that long. But so here's the challenge. At least once a week, whenever it works for you, go knock on the door of somebody who you don't know by first name. That's your neighbor. And introduce yourself. And just say, hey, this is my name. This is where I live. I wanted you to know who I am, and I wanted to know who you are. If you need something, come bang on my door sometime. And let's see what this experiment can do. So I hope you're up to the challenge. And if you're not my friend, by the way, send me a friend request. But more importantly, share this. Let's start this challenge to go around and see what we can make happen. I dare you. And I love you. Have a blessed day.